Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Ryan Stiles Harris, and in today's video, I wanted to explore and demonstrate something that I haven't done in a very long time. Everybody knows, diehard racer guy. That's what we do here on this channel. Typically what that means is I do not look at an RC product, the box art, a vehicle specifically, and go, you know what? Based on what that car looks like, I want to buy that thing. i.e., that looks cool, I want to buy it. I think a lot of times, more often than not, we as racers who were once upon a time not racers came into this hobby because we saw something on the shelf or in a magazine or at a local track and thought, that thing looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of the full-size race car or the full-size sports car, monster truck, what have you. And then they go down to their local hobby shop and they purchase one for themselves. And then maybe if we're so lucky, that person decides, you know what, I'm pretty good at this. Maybe I could race this thing. And then, well, case in point, 20 plus years later, here I am with a bunch of race vehicles and we are full-fledged in it. What I want to explore today is, can I go down to my local hobby shop, buy something that is purely because I think it looks cool, and then within the same day, go race it with as few steps as possible and go from shelf, open the box, put it on the track, race. Could it be that simple? I think so. So I'm going to step down off of my soapbox for a second and let's go head down to our local hobby shop and see what they have in store. Right behind me is the local hobby shop that I grew up in. I have known these guys for a very, very long, arguably my entire life. Phil's Hobby Shop in Pinellas Park, Florida. Let's go see if they got something on the shelf that I'm looking for, and let's do something fun. Here we go. So here's the deal. This is what I had in mind. Sometimes people see something online or in this case walking into their local hobby shop and they say, that looks really cool, I want it. And honestly, I saw these Losi Sprints and I said to myself, those look really cool, I want it. So if you find yourself in that situation but you don't have a lot of knowledge, the best thing to do is to come into one of these things, your local hobby shop. So I'm going to pretend for a second like Brian, the shop owner, hasn't known me since I was 2 years old. And we're going to ask him, hey, I want to get this sprint car and I want to go race it tonight. What do we need? So let's go find him and see what he has to say. Okay, so we have pulled the vehicle of choice off the shelf, and now I'm going to pretend, well, some might argue I don't know what I'm doing. One of those people who would know better than most is none other than Brian.
Brian,
Say so.
introducing you to the channel. I have known you for, can we say as long as I've been alive?
I would say that is pretty accurate. Yes, almost your entire lifespan. Yes.
He has dealt with my silliness for a very long time. Today he is going to help us with this Losi 22 Sprint vehicle. I chose this because it seems, maybe you will confirm or deny, this is a potentially good option for somebody that wants to have as few steps as possible going from box to racetrack.
Yes.
What's your
absolutely.
thoughts?
Yeah, this is actually one of the easiest ones. If you've had some experience, it'll probably help because the sprint car is pretty fast and a little bit on the edgier side. So definitely not perfect for novice, but pretty close to it with a little bit of practice.
I've had a little bit of practice. We know that. That's no surprise. So this thing, I'm ready for it. But that's really important. If hobby shop man who has tons more wisdom than 99% of the RC population, listen to it. If he wants to talk you out of this and into something else, based on data that he may be gathering in general conversation, that's important. So
respect what they have to say, but in the end, let's go out and have some fun. We're going to get some stuff here to get this thing up and running. I have most of it at home, but in the situation where I'm new guy, don't have anything, I want to hear what Brian has to say to see what we need to get this thing up and running. Brian, what do we need?
First off, most importantly, the power pack, the battery. Got to have a way to make it go. So battery pack and charger if you didn't have those. And then for the particular track we're talking about, Quaker Steak and Lube, Monday night racing, there is a better set of tires than what comes stock that is perfectly legal to run in that class. So that would be the items you would need to get to the track tonight.
Okay. So not to create too much confusion, because spec racing can get ridiculous and people can go into an uproar in the comment section. The Losi Sprint at most tracks, I think as of now, 2025, in this current mood that everybody has, it seems most people run the tires that come in the box. My local track, this situation is a very rough asphalt parking lot, and all the guys said, hey man, we got boxes full of some 10 scale slick tires. Can we just run those so that we don't go crazy with our tire bill? Am I wrong in that assessment?
The stock tires do work out there, but they found that the wear was pretty quick. We found a slick tire, buggy tire like you're mentioning, and that seems to do really good. You get a little bit more lifespan out of them. Most of the guys are getting about 3 to 4 race nights out of them, which is pretty phenomenal for a rough parking lot.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's go in a second, go look and see at the tires you're suggesting that we get to switch out what comes in the box.
Absolutely, we got them.
It's dangerous. I can't do too much looking inside of a hobby shop. I think stuff like this, I mean, we watch these cars on TV. It's like, we all know what this car is. We know who that guy was, and we know most of these guys here. Super cool, and this is what brings people, new people, into the hobby, especially when they can get it, bash around with it, and then go race it. I don't need one, but I need one at the same time, right? I'm coming in here pretending like I don't know anything about offsets and wheel sizes and tire compounds. You're just going to lead me straight to what we're looking for.
Exactly. We're going to go right here to ProMotion Slicks.
Okay.
We've got a front set that's correct for the Losi and a rear set that's correct for the Losi sprint car. And we're going to buy these, bolt them on that car, and you'll be that much closer to winning.
Okay. I'm going to pretend like I'm not sponsored by J Concepts for a second, and also pretend like I got those tires. But we're going to run something similar, but just know that your local hobby shop is probably going to give you a very unbiased opinion on what tire is going to work the best. My theory is because it's in their best interest that the customer is satisfied. If they gave them a tire that doesn't work, that doesn't seem to be a good thing, right? So listen to this man or someone of the like and get the tire that he's pointing at.
Yes, we've listened to the feedback to the racers. This one we just happened to find, and it worked good. And like I said, the guys are getting phenomenal run times out of them and good grip. And that's really what's important. You want to go fast and you want it to last as long as possible.
Okay, so we got the right tires on there. We picked out the car that we want. What else do we need?
One battery pack.
Battery pack. All right, let's take a look at what you got.
Yeah. Yep, one battery pack. This is a 5200. Our local tracks, there again, they're trying to keep it at a reasonable price range and reasonable milliamp rate. This particular battery is 100C rated from SMC, 5200 100C rated. And we'll pull this bad boy out of here. And that shiny black and gold battery is what's going to make the sprint car boogie around the track.
Okay. Now, I'm going to pretend like I don't know.
Yes.
There are different styles of these things.
Absolutely.
And I'm assuming you, knowledgeable person, it will plug into and fit in here, or you can get it to where this is all going to work together?
Yes. Fortunately for you, I have correctly picked the right battery plug with the balance charger lead as well. So that's going to plug into your charger at home that you have, and then this will plug into the car and an adapter if we need one for your charger.
Perfect. Okay. Now, is there some sort of charging solution in this box, or if someone didn't have anything, are they going to have to get that?
Separate charger, yeah, on this particular package. Yeah, we're buying the green version, which is no battery, no charger.
Okay, but
so we would need a charger.
There isn't one here today because he's sold them all. There is a version of this that comes with some sort of charging solution.
Yes, one battery and one charger comes with it. I believe that one's a simple USB type charger on that one.
Okay.
Yep.
I think it's red, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
That's the red 22S, which some might argue would be the more appropriate car for me to get. But if I'm being honest, when I saw the green one, I said, I like that one the best. So we're mixing it up with our color palette here on the channel. Is there anything else that we need to get for this thing?
I think that would get you rolling now. Yes. That should be able to get you right to the track today.
Okay, so now I just get to give you all my money.
Sure, yes, I'll take all your money.
Okay,
for sure.
All right, let's get this thing checked out.
Or at least my fair share of your money.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Having Brian select a charger if you guys needed to get one. He pulled this one here, so let's go take a look and see which one he would suggest you guys get.
All right, this is the Protek 610 Easy digital charger. We're gonna have to pop that seal on that thing. Oops.
Oops. Hang on.
You didn't see that. For the. All right, ready to go. Digital readout, so you can plug in your battery. Got plenty of adapters to come with it, and a balance board.
Now, is
AC
this
or
something
DC?
that plugs directly into the wall, or do I need a power
Yes.
supply?
No, this one actually plugs into the wall socket with one of those.
Ooh.
Yay.
Okay.
And it is easy enough to use. You can catch on pretty quick to it, and it also has alligator clips even to do like a power supply or DC if you had like a 12 volt right off your car battery if you had no other choice. And with the balance board, digital readouts on there, you can set it for the correct amperage on your battery. 5.2 amps is safe charge, 2S LiPo of course. And that's it. Plug it in, plug in your balance, and charge it up, and you're ready to go conquer the oval track.
Guaranteed victory incoming.
That's right. The Monday Night Nationals at the Lube. We'll be ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
go,
sir, for
Thank
taking
you.
all my money. Any last words before I go and destroy this thing?
Go fast, turn left.
I like it.
I mean, that's it. We're
All right.
racing, baby.
We're going to go do it. We are here at the Monday Night Quaker Steak and Lube. We've got a box of a car that I've never ran. Got to put it together. And I think that they're about to start the race program in about 10 minutes. Perfect timing. So I'm going to go get registered. We got a battery on charge. Let's see how fast we can get this thing together and out on the track. Fresh. Still in the box.
Alright guys, go line up on the front, behind the line on the front straightaway.
Oh wow, look at that.
Shane, you out? Okay. Alright guys, line them up on the front.
Hang on. Stuck. There we go. I think that's the radio.
One down, Steel
Okay.
guys, one down, two to
I'm gonna
go.
get this
Right
stuff
to the
all
lanes,
broken
one
down.
nine,
We'll be right back.
301
Guys, I'm no stranger to a sprint car, and I don't know if you're going to be as excited about this as I am. This is the coolest thing in the world. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. There's a switch here, a little release, and then ta-da! One motion, and it comes out. If that's not worth the price of entry, I don't know what is. For those of you that might be wondering why am I so excited, my sprint cars that I run in modified sprint, chili bowl, stuff like that, you have to physically unscrew the cage from the bottom of the chassis to get to everything. this being the little switch just gets me really excited. I don't know what else to say. So we gotta do a couple things for it. I think I'm up in about 4 heats. We're using this new high-tech charger. I'll talk more about that in a little bit.
To go.
Charged up the battery that they suggested at the shop. We're gonna put this in here. And then I am going to put a transponder in because they use a infrared system. This is what I need. Thank you, Cenk Hamstrom, if you're watching. And then there's a preferred gearing choice. So I got a pinion here that I'm gonna slap in there. And then hopefully this thing's gonna go super fast. And I'm gonna put on a set of beater tires that everybody runs out here because it's a parking lot.
And Devin went 2 laps.
Got a little bit of wrench to do. I'll be right back.
45 seconds left to go. It's Terry on a 31.
We got a battery in there. Power switch right here. Radio is on. Let's see what happens here.
Watch the guys. Watch the back. Watch the back. Watch the back.
Hey, she's alive. All right. So we're gonna put the body on and then gonna head out there.
Watch turn 4.
Wish me luck. Let's do a last minute
1 minute left.
ride height adjustment. Light means go. Button right down here. Transponder light is on. There's a very good chance that my slipper is nowhere near what it needs to be. Oh. Heads up on a straightaway.
All right, here we go, guys. Turn marks looking live. Drivers on the toe. Watch front, get in the one, guys. Watch 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2.
Well, let me face it there.
All clear.
No. I'm here. I gotta take some responsibility. Here you go.
Just under 1 minute left to go. Rolling on the 32.3 flat. Jake on the 32.3 flat. Ryan 32.301. Watch coming out of the 2 guys. It's clear.
Oh, sorry.
Guys, watch the front. Watch the front. Watch 1 and 2 guys. 1 and 2.
So many fucking times, shit's loose.
Everybody's done, guys. Everybody's done.
Talking you down.
Roland's going to take it. 32.302. Jake goes 31.3 flat .0. Ryan 31.3 flat .6. Randy 31.302. Ron Hemmings 31.305.
Okay.
Got the track already. I was starting to catch you. Like
No. I gotta figure out how to drive this thing. Qualifier number 1. We had just enough time to put on those tires and literally go out into our heat. Didn't get to do much setup wise. I got a quick pit tip from local hotshot, Mr. Thomas Burnside, and he just gave me an idea where to put the spring collars at to make it go better around this track, and it feels good so far. One thing that was immediately a gigantic shock was that it pulled a wheelie. I genuinely didn't think that they would make this thing do that right out of the box. My fear was that the slipper was going to slip a lot, and it didn't. It was ready to party. So might make a couple adjustments here to get this thing to kind of smooth out in the mid corner. I'm gonna have to really look at it and see if I really have very many options in this particular area. But other than that, it was really fun. It looked like a sprint car, felt like a sprint car go around the track. I'm gonna tinker with it a little bit here and get ready for qualifier number 2. Ready for round 2. Charge the battery right back up, and can't really do a whole lot of change to the car. You can play with the spring collars a little bit to get some balance in the car. And then the other thing I did is I glued the sidewall of my outside tire. This is within their club rules, so hopefully that'll keep it from it felt like the car was diving really hard on the outside right, and I just couldn't get it to not bind in the mid corner. So not sure what else I can do there to get this thing to kind of free up in the middle and release on exit to go a little faster, but I'm just talking about nitpicky racer stuff. It was still a lot of fun, and I had to be careful and not pull wheelies all the time. So cue number 2, let's see if we can go out there and have some more fun.
50 seconds left to go. Buddy's on the 25, 3 flat pace. Terry's on the 25, 301. Randy, 25, 304.
Here we go.
Larry. All right, guys, such cars now come back out to Marshall. Race 9, first heat of Losi Sprint. You guys are up. Drivers on the zone.
Step it up. Come on.
What's going on, team?
Sorry, Rowan.
Coming up on 40 seconds down, 2:20 left to go. Ryan right now on the 32, 304 pace. Rolling on the 31, 302. Randy, 31, 302. Ron Hemmings, 31, 303. 50 seconds down, 2:10 left to go. Race 10 up next, guys. Race 10. Second heat of Losi Sprint up next. That's 3-4, guys. I got one going for a ride. 3-4, back on the wheels. 45 seconds, Ryan on a TQ pace by half a second, on 32.301 pace. 40 seconds left to go. Watch out of turn 2. Watch out of 2, guys. Turn 2.
Yeah, I did not see that was something I was supposed to.
20 seconds left to go. That is time. Everybody keep going, guys. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And everybody's done, guys. Everybody is done. Slow down. Ryan takes it and resets TQ by 7/10. Goes 32.301.
Good round, good round, guys. Good round.
7/10. Talk about sticking up the show.
31.303 and rolling. 31.304. So the whole field,
all right.
They're separated by half and a half.
Yeah, it's a little better. No, stop.
All right, here we go.
Okay. This is what the inside looks like here. And as we saw at the beginning of the video, it was built complete. I didn't do anything to set this up out of the box. We got the ESC, receiver, servo. Nice little cover here to keep the gears protected. Brushless motor tucked away in there. Everything looks pretty decent. The only thing we had to put on here was the transponder. This is a unique system that is what this particular tech uses. You're probably most likely going to use your traditional MyLapse 2 or 3 wire system. You just have to check with your local racetrack, race director, and see what's going to be appropriate for you guys. I'm really impressed with this thing out of the box. It does things that makes you feel like you're driving like a fast car. It's edgy, it does wheelies, and it, compared to other vehicles that are out here racing tonight for kind of like a more chill entry-level oval circuit, you kind of feel like one of the fast cars, which is really cool. We've only flipped it once. Let's take a look here. This is all the scuffage that I have to show for it. But all in all, pretty good. We're going to charge up. We were using the SMC battery that the hobby shop recommended. We're swapping it over to the Exalt 5200. I think they call this the Mud Boss battery. I had to do a minor modification and put the proper plug on here. And I snipped the beams off and put that on so that it will work in this system, because we're not allowed to change any of this to keep the rules correct with this class. This charger here, I'm doing fast guy stuff. I'm trying to charge it at 20 amps to drop the IR down a little bit. This one looking pretty decent. One of the cells is a 0.9, the other is a 1.4. I didn't get the clip, but this one, both cells were at about 2.1. So, doing try-hard stock racer stuff here. In theory, the Exalt battery will feel a little faster, maybe. And by a little, I mean a little, very, if any. I'm probably going to crash and throw away all the difference anyways. So I'm going to put a set of tires on here, make sure it's charged up, ready to go, and then run the main. And hope I don't crash, or get crashed into, or break. We'll see what happens. Quick little pro tip: when you put the body back on, it's so far been easy for me to do it wrong. The way that you can tell you did it right is that the body is perfectly flush in line with the chassis plate when you look at it from a side view. If you don't, the front of this is going to be up just a little bit, like a 1/4 inch, and it's going to be looking like it's not all the way down in the front. So don't do that. Take your time. Make sure you seat that body into its little proper place there, nice and forward, and then plop it in place.
05 to Buddy's 33.3 flat 2. Terry goes 32 4 flat. Larry 32.405. So we'll get Randy, Buddy, and Terry to the podium, guys. Randy, Buddy, and Terry to the podium.
Ooh. No broken parts yet. Beauty. I'll be done in a couple minutes. Oh.
Larry, I blame the crew chief on that one. Thomas in the 1, Ryan 2, Roland 3, Jake 4, Randy 5, Kiwi 6, Ron Hemming 7, Buddy in the 8.
Are we going on the next one?
We'll go one more full lap. On the back of the field catch up, we'll go one more full lap. Come on, buddy. Keep going. Space them out, guys. Space them out.
I don't know if we have the capacity to do this.
Not this time. Go again. One more.
Oh my God.
Roland, Jake, Randy, Kiwi, Ron, and Buddy.
Come on, people.
Oh, we had it.
All right, this time out of 4, guys.
Oh, they couldn't help that.
Watch the front. Uh-oh.
That rolling stop was rough.
Oh, 2 getting tangled up here. 1 and 2, guys. Easy 1 and 2. Easy 1 and 2.
Oh, right, Jake. Something like that.
Watch out of turn 4. So let's take these seconds down. 3:10 left to go. Thomas out the early lead. Ryan in the 2. Ron Hemmings in the 3. Roland in the 4. Kiwi in the 5. Closing up on 1 down, 3 to go. Drivers 1 down. Your leader gets it wrong. Coming out of turn 2 on the back straightaway. Move Ryan Harris up to the lead. Ron Hemmings up to the 2. Roland to the 3. Thomas all the way down to the 4. So from the 1 to the 4. Oh, watch you get into 1 and 2, guys. I think Thomas got something popped off.
He's coming off laughing.
So it's Ryan leading the way, Roland 2, Ron 3, Kiwi 4 with 2:25 left to go, guys. 2:25 left to go. Your leader working his way through 3 and 4 down the front straightaway through 1 and 2. Pull the car out of the box. What do you got here? Watch turn two, guys. Watch out of 2. I got one spinning around on the side of turn 2. Coming up on 35 seconds left to go, guys. 35 seconds left to go. Ryan still leading the way, rolling into 2, Jake into 3. 30 seconds left to go. Ryan now with a 3.2 second lead, so Roland trying to close in on your leader with 20 seconds left to go. Roland with a slightly faster fast lap of the race compared to Ryan. With 10 seconds left to go on the clock. Oh, Roland gets it wrong out of turn 4. Oh. And you guys are going to be done when you cross the line. Everybody's done, guys. Everybody is done. Ryan Harris takes the win, 44-403. Jake Ingram's going to sneak up into the 2 there.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Good job.
Roland finished up in the 3.
Well, you can wheel, we know that.
And I'm happy to
Well, you got-
I think it's more of a who survives.
Well, that's part of the thing too. Don't flip over.
It seemed like Thomas got the worst or something. So the Losi 22S Sprint platform. This thing, honestly, as soon as they came out, I said, man, that thing looks really cool, and I would love to just at least have it sitting on the shelf and at the very least race it. This thing has been a really popular platform so far this year since its debut. It's one of the largest classes at the local club races that I see here at a couple different facilities. Buy it, open it up, charge it, race it. I love the simplicity of that. I love that people understand what it is right out of the box, and it's a lot of fun. This is one of those gateway vehicles that somebody, if they enjoy this enough and they're crazy enough to continue racing, they absolutely can. This is a wonderful platform for people to enjoy and kind of use it as a stepping stone to going into the next step of their racing careers. I'm curious what you guys think. Have you had a huge success with this particular platform or another platform? Do you think that one of the reasons this is so successful is because of, first, the visual element, that it reminds them of something that they like and it draws them in? I think that we saw that with the short course era of the early 2010s, where people understand what a short course truck is. They're pretty fun and easy to race, and then we saw that explosion. Not saying this is the next short course truck explosion, but I think that it is one of those important fundamental pieces in our RC racing industry that could continue to feed people into our RC racing family. So if you guys are looking to race this particular vehicle, all the products that I mentioned, they're down below for your reference. This particular car, the charger that we mentioned, the batteries, the tires, everything. It's very simple, very cost effective, and it's a lot of fun. So that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Everybody over on my Patreon, you guys are awesome. Every time I go to the track, an entry fee, the gas money to get me there, the food that I have to eat to stay alive, you guys are all direct contributors to that. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. All my sponsors, you guys are awesome. You know who you are. Nothing beats having some fun at the track with a car that you think is super cool. It's as simple as that. Thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.